god, we're finally halfway there.
I know.
Chapter 6. Author's note. Okay, you know what, preps? I'm going to write my story better so you guys can stop complaining about chat speak. So now you will have nothing to flam about, ha, and BTW. Stop telling me to use spell check because I'm using Notepad and it doesn't have it. Okay. Midnight, thanks for the good reviews, and everyone else have given me a good reviews. You guys rock. What?
Tata Gleesby, I love you.
Yeah, whatever. Perhaps stop flaming goth rock 666.
Chapter 6. Continued from the last chapter.
XXX.
Aren't all the chapters continued from the last chapter?
As if.
It doesn't matter. Okay. When I woke up, D-Ward was over me. Twila! Twila! He screwed into my ear. You're going to be okay. My long straight hair was all around me. I was laying on the floor. I was wearing a black spaghetti strap shirt with a matching sweatshirt over it and a black jean skirt with MCR pins on it. I had on ripped fishnets and black high heels that had spikes coming out of them. There were bandages all over my arms and body where I cut myself. You could see the blood coming through.
Just fuck off, okay? Oh.
I said with a sad smile, and I started to cry. He tried to comfort me. He had his bronze hair and spike with purple stakes in it, and he had a white foundation on his sexa face. There were tears raining down from his topaz eyes. No, please tell me why you did this, he shooted.
I don't want to effing talk about it, okay? Can you just back the fuck off?
I was so depressed. I got up off the floor and tried to run out the door, but Edward stopped me. Wait, he whispered. There is something waiting for you out there. It's not safe. His voice got all low and hot like a male version of Amy Lee in the beginning of Going Under.
But I really need to talk to you.
I begged pleasingly.
So weird. Like she didn't want to talk to him.
I know. Don't argue with the logic in this book. There is no logic. It's not even a book.
Fine. But I really need to talk to you.
I begged pleasingly.
Listen, I can't stay in this school anymore.
We can talk later. Watch out. She's about to break down the door. Suddenly, I turned around and the door smashed down. It was Buffy, the Vampir Slayer.
Author's note. Thanks for the suggestion. 666 XXX.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Don't even bother, she said meanly. You can't escape from me, Twila, beautiful Psycho Topaz Sadness Cullen. But I was about angry to even see her. You know what, Edward? You never pay attention to me.
Oh, sorry. You know what, Edward? You never pay attention to me. Why don't you just go to Emmett so you guys can screw? Because you obviously don't care about me.
No, please. He got down on his knees with dark tears of sorrow. Give me another chance.
It's you. You're lying.
Oh, yeah. This is like me during some school play. I never remember. Like, you know, like in sixth grade where you do the little school play, like there's always this one kid who doesn't remember his line.
I don't, because that never happened to me.
That never happened to you?
Nope.
Wow. Okay. Do you remember what I said that night? He looked at me all confused and sad, and Buffy started to take out her sword. It's your line.
Is it really? I said one more chance, and I meant it. Now you can just get the fuck out of me life because you only hurt me. Wait, what? He didn't hurt her.
I took off the pentagram he had gotten me, and just before I was about to throw it out the window, he ran over and hugged me and started to sing Crucifixion in Space by Marlon Manson. That song was so touching, and I had to forgive him. Excuse me, where were we? Laughed Buffy the Vampire Slayer, looking at us. That's your line.
Are you sure? Okay. Look, if you don't get out of here, I'm going to post those pictures of you skirting Angel on the internet.
I shooted. She got scared because she didn't want to end up like that. Prep. Paris Hilton. A lot of other stuff happened, and then Edward went home. We were still married, but I didn't get to talk to him about transferring. I went home and listened to Panic at the Disco and put on a black nightgown and put my hair up in a black skull clip. Just like hair is in Rabbit. I went to take a bathe, but when I got home and I went to the tub, I saw Edward.
How did you get in here?
I asked shockingly with anger. I transported in. I have telekinesis.
Author's note, like Voldemort from My Immortal LOL.
Oh god, I read My Immortal before.
It's good. It's
a really bad version of like Harry Potter.
It's good.
Okay.
Shut up.
So, well, you guys can guess what we did.
Yeah, you pervs, get your minds out of the gutter.
The next morning, I woke up and I couldn't believe it.
OMFG, ED, wake up right now.
I screamed. He drove over to my house to see what was wrong.
I'm pregnant.
I'm pregnant? I was crying. I started to cut my wrists over the bandages with a razor. Just then the phone rang. It was the principal saying, Twila, you're going to be late for your first day at Mount St. Preps Academy.
Couldn't be any worse.
I flew into my bed and kept crying, and my pillow turned red and black with makeup and blood. You're going to Mount St. Preps Academy, Edward yelled. I was trying to tell you that last night, you idiotic AIDS.
Wow.
She's an idiotic AIDS? I'm sorry, that was your line, but I really wanted to say that.
Idiotic AIDS. Really now.
Idiotic AIDS.
Really now.
I couldn't take it. My life was absolute terrible, and I had nothing left to live for. Edward tried to calm down and hug me, but I punched him away. Please, it'll be okay. Oh God, I lost my place. Oh God. What chapter were we on? I forgot.
Oh my God, it's chapter 6.
Chapter 6. Okay, please, it'll be okay, he promised. But I didn't believe it. I just wanted to watch The Ring and overdose with aspirin and pot. I started to sing How Could This Happen to Me by Sim Pipple Plan.
Sim Pipple Plan.
Ed wept and wept. Author's note.
If you don't love sensitive guys, then fuck off.
And I fell asleep having nightmares about preps and babies.
XXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXX.
End chapter 5.
XXXXXXXXXXXXXX and a lot of X. LOL, I bet you didn't expect that. Oh well, you will have to wait and see what happens.
And so concludes chapter 5, I guess.
6.
Well, it says end of chapter 5, but okay.
Alright.
So, and then we just have chapter 7, so thank God we've got not a lot more. I got 5 more.
Oh, thank God.